Nate, it's already 7. Don't tell me that you're still working.
No, work is over. I'm on my way home right now.
Well then, what are you doing? Where are you? If you're done working, just hurry up and get home already. I need a break from the kids, so hurry up.
I'm really sorry, Tracy. I just had to stop by the computer store. But I'm in my car now and I'm headed home.
And just what are you doing stopping at stores on your way home? You know that when you get home, you need to take the kids off of my hands. You can't just make up excuses to come home later so that you don't have to watch the kids, Nate.
But that's not what I was doing! I really was having problems with my laptop, so I just stopped into the store to have it looked at. I told you that I was going to be doing this when I left this morning, remember?
I don't remember anything because I'm never ever getting enough sleep these days. You should have waited until this afternoon to tell me that I might have actually remembered.
Okay then, I understand. I'm really sorry for the mix-up, and from now on, I'll wait until the afternoon to let you know of my evening plans. But I'm already on my way home now, and I shouldn't be more than half an hour getting there.
Well, I'm tired and fed up for the day, so I don't feel like cooking. If you want dinner, you can make something yourself.
That's fair. I'm sorry to be running so late, and I'm sorry that you're so tired. I guess I'll just stop somewhere on the way home to pick up something.
Are you seriously going to make another stop on the way home just to feed yourself? I can't believe you're going to make me wait even longer here with the kids. What is the matter with you?
You're right. I'm really sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll just hurry home and make something for myself once I'm there.
I can't believe you need me to point out something like that in the first place.
I know. I really am sorry. I just sent that message without really thinking.
That much is obvious. I just told you that I need you home now, and you start talking about making even more stops before you get here. Do you even care about how stressed I am? Do you even realize how hard I work every day raising the kids?
Tracy, I love and appreciate all that you do for all of us so much. I promise that once I get home, I'll take the kids off your hands, and if you want to go rest, I'll have no problem with that. And since I have the next couple days off, maybe you could take that time to plan a little vacation for yourself.
I don't need you to try and kiss up to me with petty little offers like that. I know that you think you're being sweet, but all of it really does is tick me off.
Okay, Tracy. I'm really sorry about that.
And you need to stop thinking that you can just solve all of our problems by saying that you're sorry. Do you think that's all I want to hear from you? You sound like a broken record.
I understand. I'll be more careful in the future.
I mean, do you think that I want to be telling you all of this stuff? Do you think I want to be mad at you? The fact is that I'm holed up in the house all day, basically working around the clock. At least you can get out of the house and refresh yourself with your work before coming home.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm exactly feeling refreshed after a long day at the office.
So what? You're saying that you think I have it so much easier just because I'm a stay-at-home mom?
That isn't what I'm saying at all. I'm sorry. I don't want you to be upset anymore. I'm really sorry that I'm going home late tonight. I won't let it happen again.
Whatever. Just hurry up and get home already. Talking to you is just making me more upset. In fact, nobody gets me mad like you do. Hey, Nate, I just wanted to apologize for the way that I was acting yesterday.
What do you mean, Tracy?
I just mean that I shouldn't have said all that I did last night. I mean, that you're not... I know that you're not trying to do anything wrong, but I took out my frustration on you anyways.
No, you were right to be upset, and I was coming home later than I promised you.
But I said so much horrible things to you, even though I know that you do care about this family and that you do put in work. Not as much as I do, of course, but still.
I know. I'm really sorry the only times it feels like I get to spend with the kids are after work and on the weekends. You put up with a lot, and I know that you look forward to getting to take a break when I get home.
I know, but I didn't need to get so upset with you just for making a stop on the way home. I guess I just been feeling so angry and stressed lately. I just want you to know that I didn't mean to act the way I was acting yesterday.
Okay then, if that's how you feel. Thank you for your apology. It means a lot.
You really are a good husband, and I love you so much, Nate.
I love you too, Tracy. and I'm sorry that you've been feeling too stressed out lately.
I think it's just that now that our kid can walk on his own, I'm always worried that he's going to get into trouble or hurt himself. I just can't afford to take my eyes off of him.
Oh, I see. So things have gotten more intense now that he can move by himself. I get that would be stressful to deal with every day.
That, and I'm just always worried if I'm doing enough to make sure that he grows up healthy. I don't want to push him too much, but I don't want him to be slow to develop.
Are you talking about him learning how to talk or something like that?
Well, that's just it. Our child hasn't said a single word yet. I would have thought that he at least would be able to communicate a little better by this point.
I think he's going to be okay. It's just like the doctor told us. Kids develop at different rates, and that's okay.
I know. But you can see why I'd still be worried about all of this, right?
I understand. But as far as learning to walk and move around, I think he's more or less on a schedule for his age. But even if he wasn't, I don't think anyone would be to blame for it. I just think that he's doing things in his own time.
I know what you're trying to say, but I still just feel really nervous about all of this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking all of this. But what if I'm not doing enough to be a good mother to him? Maybe we should have never even had any kids in the first place.
Tracy, please. I know that you put your heart and soul into raising our son. You're not overthinking, but I think you just need to give these things time.
I know, but how much time until we've given him too much time and nothing's changed? I'm sorry, I can't help how I feel. And when I start to feel like this, I get angry and then always end up taking it out on you.
Tracy, you seem really exhausted with all of this.
I don't know. Maybe I just need a mental break or something. Maybe it's just a little too much for me right now. I just feel like I can't even control my emotions anymore. But I don't know what I can do.
It's okay. I know that you don't mean what you say when you get upset.
But what if it stops just being words and I end up hitting you or something? I would never forgive myself if I did that. Or worse yet, what if I lost my temper with our kid and did something horrible? That would be the worst outcome.
But I don't think we need to worry about you doing any of that. You're a very strong woman, and I don't think you're going to snap just like that. But I see now that we need to come up with a way to relieve some of the stress you're carrying.
I think so too, but I don't know what we could do. Maybe I could spend some time with my parents, away from the house for a little bit.
You mean that you'd think it'd help to have some time to yourself?
I think so, yes. But I know that isn't fair to you, Nate.
Well, just how long would you want to be away from us all?
I'm not sure. Maybe a month at the most? Would that be okay?
If you think that's what it's going to take to recenter yourself, then I think that's just fine.
You really mean it? I'm not asking too much?
If anything, maybe I've been the one asking too much from you. I'm just glad you told me all of this before anything bad really did happen.
And you're sure that you're going to be okay looking after the kid?
I think that the two of us are going to be just fine. But if I ever feel like it's becoming too much, I'll reach out to my parents for a little help. So things are going to be totally fine here. You just worry about getting the rest that you need.
Oh, Nate, thank you so much. I'm so sorry to have to do this to you.
Tracy, I'm the one who's sorry for not noticing how much you were putting yourself through with all of this until now. You go home to your parents and rest up, okay?
I will. I'll take the time I need to feel better. And when I come back, I'm going to be an amazing mother.
Hey Megan, are you there? I see I have a couple of missed calls from you. Sorry, I was sleeping and didn't see them until now. Is everything okay?
Oh, wait, you're sleeping? It's almost noon.
Yeah, I know. But I was up really late last night trying to put George to bed, and I didn't get much sleep the night before either.
You mean that he's still crying every night?
It's really weird, actually. When he was a newborn, he never used to cry at night when it was bedtime. But after he turned 1, he started crying every night non-stop. I couldn't get him to go to sleep until around 5 in the morning.
Oh, well, that explains why you were sleeping until now. That must be a lot to deal with on your own.
Well, my mom comes over every now and then to help out, and that really does help a lot.
Well, that's good. But I still can't believe that Tracy is making you do all of this by yourself. I think it's really mean of her to do so, actually.
No, she isn't doing this for any bad reason. She was just really stressed from taking care of George all the time, and she needed to take some time for herself at her parents' place.
That's what you told me, but don't you think you're being a bit too soft on her?
I don't think that at all. I think that she's put in a lot of work and deserves to take a break.
But while she was taking care of the kid, you were working, and then you would take over watching George after you got home. It sounds to me like the person who didn't have any time for themselves all day was really you.
Well, I wasn't just going to help my Tracy raise our children together.
Sure, but do you raise them together? From my understanding, when you get home, Tracy goes into her room to rest for the night. It sounds to me like she puts everything on you the moment you walk through that door. It just doesn't seem fair to me is all.
Well, I guess all couples do things differently then. But if taking on all this now means that Tracy will be more prepared in the future, then I don't see a problem with any of this. I can handle this. I know it.
Well, that's not what Mom was telling me. She told me that the last time she went over to your place, you looked as if you were about to pass out while standing.
I just need to make it through this month, just until Tracy comes back. I know that everything is going to be worth it after that. We're going to do things together after that.
Nate, you really need to open your eyes to what's happening. You're working hard for nothing. You have to leave your wife.
Wait, what? Megan, you can't be serious about that.
Why can't you see that Tracy is just using you? She's not good enough for you, Nate.
Just where is all this coming from? I don't understand why you feel the need to insult Tracy like this.
You would if you knew the type of person your wife really is.
And so you're telling me that you know Tracy better than I do?
Okay, I guess I'll just have to come out and say it. Tracy is not the woman that you think she is. She is nothing but a liar who made up feeling bad so that she could take advantage of your kindness and sleep around on you.
What? You think that Tracy is cheating on me? Is this supposed to be some kind of joke? It's not funny.
I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're my little brother, and you should know the truth. And think, would I lie to you about something like this? Haven't I always been there for you?
Well, do you have any proof for any of this?
I don't have any proof, except what I heard from the cheater himself.
Wait, you mean that Tracy told you she was cheating on me?
I'm not talking about Tracy. I'm talking about the guy she's seeing. And that's because she happens to be cheating on you with an acquaintance of mine. I don't really know him all too well myself, but he's a friend of a friend who we met when we've all gone out together.
And this guy said that he was having an affair with Tracy to you?
Well, he didn't say that he was having an affair, but one night, he was telling everyone at the table about this girl he was seeing. And when we asked to see pictures of her, she looked just like Tracy.
But isn't it possible it's just someone who looks a lot like her?
Maybe, but he said her name was Tracy, that she was as old as Tracy, and she had gone to the same school as Tracy. So I think the chances of a coincidence at large are quite slim.
I don't believe it. There's no way that she would cheat on me. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, why don't you go and ask her yourself if you think I'm not telling the truth? Tracy, when are you finally going to give this a rest?
Oh, Megan, what a surprise hearing from you. Why do I need to give a rest?
I meant that you need to stop letting my brother raise your child while you run around cheating on him.
Wait, cheating? What are you talking about, Megan?
You can drop the act, you know. I know that you're cheating on Nate with a man named Jack Brown. He happens to be an acquaintance of mine. And the last time I saw him, he was telling us all about his new girlfriend, who just so happens to share your name and face.
But I don't know anyone named Jack Brown.
Just give it up already. He's already shown me pictures of the two of you together. There's no point in hiding any of this anymore.
Okay, wait, just please don't tell anyone about this. Especially not Nate.
Are you serious? Of course I'm gonna tell my little brother about this.
Well, if you keep my secret, I'll keep yours. You remember last Thanksgiving? I heard you complaining about your husband's family. You wouldn't want him finding out what you said about them, would you?
The fact that you're trying to threaten me tells me all that I need to know about you.
Look, just please don't tell anyone. I don't want this to turn into some big fight.
You still haven't tried denying the affair ever since I mentioned seeing pictures of you and Jack.
Tracy, this is Nate. I guess what Megan was trying to tell me was true after all.
Wait, Nate? You're with Megan right now?
You've been cheating on me this whole time, haven't you? You never went to go rest with your parents. You've just been sleeping around with your boyfriend. And to think that it's someone my sister knows too.
Wait, no, Nate, you don't understand. This is all just one big mistake, but I'm really not cheating on you.
I don't want to hear it, Tracy. You all but admitted it just now. Were you also cheating on me the weekends that I agreed to watch over the kids?
Please, can't we just talk about this in person?
Just tell me the truth. Say that you were cheating on me. Tell me that you were using me to watch the kids so you can go run around behind my back.
No, Nate, I really was getting stressed out from little George. And then I guess my stress just came out in the form of me having an affair.
Was that excuse of yours supposed to make me feel better? You lied to me and tricked me, and nothing is going to change that.
But I really am sorry. I didn't know what I was doing.
And you think that I should just accept that and forgive you for everything? No. You and Jack are both going to pay for this.
What's gotten into you, Nate? Normally you're so kind and sweet.
I was kind and sweet when I thought I was doing what I needed to do to help my wife. But now I realize I was just being lied to and used this whole time.
It isn't like that, though. I really do love you, Nate.
Well, you've got a funny way of showing it. And it's not just me that you've affected. My parents have also been putting in tireless effort to help me with George. You are going to pay for this. After that, Megan and I called Tracy's parents and had them help us track her down and bring her and Jack to our parents' house for a little chat. Jack was the first to break and give us all the details of his and Tracy's affair, while Tracy could only sit there in silence. The divorce went smoothly after that, and I made sure to take complete custody of George. It's tough as a single father, but I'm glad that I have my sister and parents by my side to help.
Wilson, why won't you pick up your phone? I've been trying to reach you.
I'm in a meeting right now. Can we chat instead?
Can you call me? It's really important.
I'm at work, honey. It can't be that important.
My mother is dead. I'm at the hospital now. Mom is dead.
My God, I'm so sorry. When did it happen?
About an hour ago.
Take heart, okay? She's in a better place now. Of that, I'm sure.
The pain she went through, with all the chemo and everything. At the end, she was only but a shadow of herself, and that broke my heart really badly.
I know, we're all sad for her. You have to look on the bright side, though. She won't need all that chemo now, will she? And she'll be as beautiful as ever right there in heaven.
Yeah, she was such a sweet soul. The only place she can end up is in heaven.
Honey, anything you need now, you just have to tell me. I'll get it for you, okay?
Wilson, I'm at my wit's end here. I need you here before I lose my mind. Can you come to the hospital? Please?
Come on, honey. You know I'm at work.
Your mother-in-law is dead. You can take some time off.
It's not that easy, and you know it.
Okay, at least let's talk on the phone. I'll call you now.
I can't talk. I told you I'm in a meeting.
Wilson, do you understand the pain I'm going through right now? I'm asking you to be there for me for once and support me through my grief.
I'll see you when I get home. I promise. Wipe your tears, honey. Everything will be fine. You'll see.
I can't believe this.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Honey, are you on break now?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I'm just getting things ready for the next few days, and I'll be planning my mom's burial. I already have your stuff packed for when you'll be coming over to join me for the burial. There's also food in the refrigerator. I've prepared all the meals, so just microwave them and eat them when you're hungry.
Hope you made enough for me and my mom. You know she's coming over as well, right?
Yeah, I did. There is enough food in the refrigerator to last you both until you come to the burial.
Thank you, baby. You're the best. What is it?
It's just, I still don't see why you can't come along with me. You're my husband. You should be at my side in this trying time and help me cope with the grief. Instead, you have me doing laundry and cooking for you and your mom. I have not even had time to properly grieve my mom.
Oh my god, things don't always have to happen the way you want them to. That's life. We've already come to an agreement that is good for everyone. You go to your hometown now, and my mom and I will come in 3 days' time, a day before the burial. After the funeral, we leave at once.
But can't you stay longer? I know you have work, but you can ask for leave, can't you? I'm sure they'll grant it seeing as a family member died.
These guys are difficult people to deal with. A leave won't just come that easy, you know. Don't worry though, I've got this under control. You'll see me there. I promise.
Please, make sure you make it. It'll really help knowing that you're there for me.
I'm always with you, honey. Never forget that.
Thank you. I love you.
Love you too. Don't forget to pack up my socks, okay? You know it gets really chilly this time of year for me.
Yes, I know. Talk to you later. Wilson, the burial service has almost started. Where are you?
What time does it start?
In 10 minutes. We spoke yesterday. You promised you'd be here this morning. Now the burial is starting and you're still not here. What is going on, Wilson?
You won't like this.
What is it?
I won't be able to make it, honey. I'm at work right now.
What? Are you kidding me? This is my mother's funeral we're talking about, and you won't even be bothered to attend? How can you do this to me?
See, I'm sorry, okay? Stop being so strung up about it. I asked for a few days off a little too late, and there was no time for them to grant it.
I really think you just didn't want to come. You're only using your job as an excuse. I can't believe your employers won't allow you to get a few days off to attend the burial of a family member.
So, what now? You know my own job better than I do?
I'm just saying, you never liked my mom much, even when she was alive. You didn't visit her when she was suffering in the hospital. So, it makes sense that you don't want to go to her funeral.
You don't know anything, okay? Do you know how hard these things can be?
I'm not trying to argue with you. I just believe that you would be here with me if you really wanted to come. That's all.
Just relax. It'll be over soon, and when you're back, you'll forget I wasn't even there.
I have to go. The service has started.
Okay. Joyce, is everything over?
Yeah. Mother was laid to rest yesterday. I'm trying to rest a bit now, but it was a bit hectic for me.
Good. Come back home at once. The food you left for my mom and I has run out, and we need to eat.
What? I just buried my mother. How can you be telling me this now?
Come on, your mother's buried already. Are you gonna bury her twice? She's dead and gone. You're alive. So is my mother. Now come back and prepare food for us. I'm tired of eating microwave meals.
My God, you have no regard for me, do you? You failed to attend my mother's burial, and the second it's over, you want me to get on the road and cook for you?
Well, let's be honest here. Your mother would not want you to mourn forever, would she? You've done your part as her daughter. Your life should go on.
No, I'm not coming home just yet. I still have things to do.
Things? Well, like what? Can someone else do it?
I'm her only daughter. It's only right that I should be the one to do these things. Besides, I still have to take care of her will.
Her will?
Yeah, this is just to follow due process. Everyone knows she left everything to me.
Everything? Like money?
Yeah, money, assets. My mom had a lot of it. And now they're all mine.
Wow, how come I didn't know that?
I didn't know either. Most of them were her investments, and I only found out after she died.
Wow, I see. You really need to be there. Don't let your cousins try to play a fast one on you. You know you can never trust these guys.
Don't worry, they wouldn't do anything of that sort.
Matter of fact, I'm coming over there right now. You need me there so you don't make a mistake.
Coming over? I thought you were at work.
I can ask for permission. It'll be fine. I'll just tell my boss I'm going for a family emergency.
Oh, so it's that easy? Why didn't you come to the burial then?
This is different.
Why? Because of money?
See, Joyce, we'll talk more about it when I get there. I'm leaving the office now. I'll see you in a few hours.
Don't bother. I don't need you here.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, stay at work. After all, you are too valuable to them.
It won't be a problem, I promise.
I have to go now. Talk to you later.
Okay, Joyce, but keep me in the loop, okay? Joyce? Hi, honey, how are you doing?
I'm good, Wilson. I thought you'd be working at this time.
Oh, I took a coffee break. I have to relax a bit, right?
Well, I guess. That's also why you bought yourself that luxury car, and your mom changed her entire wardrobe? You guys have been spending quite a lot. Did you get a raise that you haven't told me about?
A raise? Stop joking, you know what's happening.
I don't think I do.
Well, your mom's money, it's ours now, so we might as well spend it, right?
My mom's money? What do you mean by ours?
Well, isn't it obvious? It's time to split the inheritance you got from your mother.
Split? Why would I want to do that? My mom left it for me, and I'm not splitting it with anyone.
Don't start this again, Joyce. We're your family.
We? Wilson, what are you talking about?
Oh, my mom and I. You'll be splitting the money 3 ways. We're your family.
My god, I can't deal with this right now.
See, I've let you relax for long enough, but it's been over a week now and your grieving period is over. It's time for you to do what's needed. Share this money between us. There are a lot of things that money would sort out.
Neither your hands nor your mother's will touch that money. Neither of you even bothered to grace her funeral, but suddenly you want to take her money. Have you no shame?
Just stop this, okay? After all, I wanted to come, but you told me not to.
You wanted to come after the burial, and you only changed your mind after you heard about the inheritance.
Still, you're just being petty. Share this money. I have to pay off the loan I used to get the car.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to figure that out yourself. You won't be paying off any loan with my mother's money. I have to go now. Talk to you later.
Joyce, just hold on. You don't have to split it equally. Mom and I can take 20% each. Joyce!
Joyce? What is this I'm hearing from Wilson?
I don't know. What did you hear?
You're refusing to share the money? How dare you? We're your family. We deserve a share of the inheritance.
No, June. You deserve nothing.
What are you going to use all that money for?
That's none of your business. You're not touching that money at all.
You can't do this. How will I pay for the clothes I bought?
How is that my business? I didn't send you to that shop any more than I sent Wilson to buy a car. I'm sorry, June, but this is on you.
This leaves me in debt. Do you know how long it will take me to pay it all back?
I'm sure you'll figure something out.
This is my money as well. Don't do this.
I have to get going now. I'm a little busy.
Joyce, love, can you please come back home?
No, I want nothing more to do with you.
I already told you I didn't mean what I said last night.
You and I know you meant every word of it. You threatened to divorce me if I didn't split the money. Was that supposed to intimidate me and make me cave? But I decided to divorce you instead. You'll be getting a call from my lawyer soon.
Joyce, please, let's talk about this. I know I messed up really badly earlier, but you have to understand, work was hectic, especially at that time of year.
Funny, but it was not hectic anymore when you suddenly heard about the inheritance. You didn't respect my mom in life and death. Why should I give you her money?
This is no longer about the money, Joyce. Just don't leave me, baby, please.
Too late. I'm not coming back to be with you.
But what about the loan? My mom's debt.
Didn't you just say this wasn't about the money? You really can't help yourself, can you?
Just stop being so stubborn and get this done.
Goodbye, Wilson. The next place we meet will be in a court to sign the divorce papers.
Joyce, I've not agreed to a divorce yet. Joyce!
I moved out of the house and got myself a nice duplex on the outskirts of the city. I used part of my mother's money to open up a business for myself, and the rest was placed in various investments, and I also helped out some charity organizations. After the divorce, I didn't hear much about Wilson and his mother, but last I heard, they were still scraping by to pay off their debts, and all I could think was, they deserve it. My heart is still open to love, and one day, I hope I'll get someone who will love me for who I am.